it's Pete here, and I'm back for another patron challenge match. This is a special challenge match against one of my lucky patrons. Big thanks for supporting me to all the patrons. But once a month, I play a challenge match against a randomly drawn patron, and this month it was Barry Feyder. So what this is this is going to be an 8-board challenge match. We're playing with robots and just seeing who actually does better. But just before we jump into it, a little bit about the patron. So if you support me, any bit of support really helps. But there's a few perks. If you support $1 a month or more, you get a random draw to potentially be in this challenge match. Also, once a month, I randomly draw a giveaway for a 90-minute online lesson with me. So there's a chance to win that as well if you become a patron. So other perks, if you do $5 or more, you get access to daily dose videos on bridgevid.com, where I've got a huge back catalog, and I try adding to them every week, and just sort of short 1 to 5 minute videos, different topics, and just sort of a little bit of bridge that you can watch each day. And if you do $15 a month or more, you get access to my archive of lesson videos. So I've got over 100 lesson videos, and you can go back and check out different topics. And yeah, anyway, let's jump into this challenge match and see how we go. Okay, so pass a diamond. So I've got 13 high card points and a 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, so pass would be the normal bid here, where, yeah, like I've got length in diamonds, so pass is definitely an option. Other bids to consider, I could make a takeout double. This would be pretty terrible if partner bids clubs. Or I could make a 4-card overcall of hearts. I think pass is the best option, but I think 1 heart is definitely reasonable and worth consideration. But for me, I think there's a pass. But interesting to, like, I think it's pretty close. Ooh, 1 heart there. Okay. I find this a bit strange that the opponent stopped in 1 no trump and don't have, haven't found a fit because I've got length there. So they've got maybe like 22-ish points, and I've got 13. So my partner might have about 5 points. Don't really want to lead diamond, so we will just try a spade. The suspense. Okay, so we've hit at least my partner's 4-card spade suit. So, ooh, low spade to the jack. All right, so North has queen, jack, 4th spade, if not more. And I've shifted to a heart. 6 of hearts. That looks like top from nothing. But yeah, so East would have been a spade if they had 4 spades. So spades are 3, 3, 4, 3 at best for them. And low spade to the jack. If East had ace queen, they would have won it. But East has the ace. I'll win this king of hearts and just plonk down the king of spades now. I suspect they'll have to duck that. My partner's still got probably another 2 points, most likely in clubs. I don't really want to switch to clubs yet. East will duck that. And thinking of cashing the ace of hearts, I reckon this will drop the Dalton queen of hearts. It'll set up the jack, but I don't really want to be on lead. So if I play a spade and they play the queen of hearts, I'll have to win. And I don't really want to lead a club or a diamond, so I'm just going to get this out of the way now. Okay, and just exit. Yeah. Okay, and I've got the ace. So let's double check the points. Dummy had 7, 8, nothing in spade. So dummy had 8. So maybe the points are 20-20. So my partner could have up to 7. They could have the ace of diamonds. Would West be that would give East like king, queen, jack of clubs, queen of hearts. They've got 3 spades, maybe a 4 triple 3 on diamonds. Do I want to duck this diamond? Like, I really don't want to lose to a singleton ace of diamonds. And East, I think if they had ace fourth diamond, they would lead low towards the queen jack. So that's okay. They wouldn't play ace in the low one. If I duck this, they win. Well, I don't think I'll get end played later, so I'll let them have the queen of diamonds now. Oh, wow. Deep finesse. Okay. I still don't want to open up clubs. My partner could have the king of clubs, which would make it okay. But if my partner's got the king of clubs, I think that's probably the only way we're beating this. East-West have two tricks. They've got a club and a heart is up to 4. 2 more diamonds. So if East has the king of clubs, they're making this. So I think I've convinced myself into switching to a club, hoping my partner's got the king. But in general, I think more often than not, this will give away a trick. But they will get count on my hand anyway. Diamond, and now they'll cash the top heart. Didn't cost a trick. My partner had both the queen and the jack. That one, probably a flat board is my guess. The one heart overcall would have made an interesting choice here. So we would have got raised to 2 hearts. And 2 hearts looks like we'll get 3 spade tricks. Ace king of hearts is 5. Maybe a diamond ruff, king of diamonds. I think if I overcalled a heart, I don't think he'd be making, but I think maybe down 1. So interesting choice there. Anyway, here we've got 15 high card points, 5, 2, 2, 4. Usually this hand shape, I would just open a spade. I do have pretty good honors in my doubleton, so I'm considering a no trump, but we'll stick to 1 spade here. Okay, buy it there. Interesting. Okay, so we got a good club fit. Partner's got 5 high card points, so the points are 20-20. I got a heart loser, 2 diamonds. So they've led away from the king of diamonds, so West almost certainly has honors in all the suits. Okay, East is not switching away from the king of clubs there, so we'll just hop up and try and draw trumps. I'm not going to get to the north hand to be able to draw trumps. So just see if I could sneak a spade past. Okay, diamond. Okay, clubs 2-2. No. The ruffed. Now comes the heart shift, so draw 1 more round of trumps. And they're going to ruff in and get the heart trick as well. So down 1. Don't think there was anything we could do there. My guess, flat board. Although if you open a no trump, the opponents can get 4 diamonds. Or wait, you'll get 4 clubs, the ace of hearts, a diamond. I think you're probably 1 off in a no trump as well. So I'll stick with my flat board guess there. Anyway, moving on to board number 3. We've got 11 high card points and we're not vulnerable, so I'm going to open this one. We'll get in there with 1 club. 1 heart. We find a heart fit so we can support there. We find our way to 4 hearts. Okay, it looks like we're switching up. East-West found a spade fit. We have 3 spade losers, 2 diamond losers, and a club. I can try trumping 2 of the spades. That would still leave me with 1 spade, 2 diamonds, and a club. I can try setting up a I've also got a heart loser I have to find. I can try setting up the diamonds to discard a club on it. So first of all, what do we know about this hand? So Dummy's got, well, North has 11 points and I've got 11 points, so 22, 18 points missing. And East overcalled, West just did a simple raise. So West is 6 to 9, and East would be 12 to 9 to 12. Okay, looks like East has the King, Queen of Spades. I don't think that I'm in any rush to win the Ace of Spades. They might just continue on. Another thing I just noticed is East made a 4-card overcall in Spades. They've got a 4-2 fit. So East has 4 spades, West has 3. So that'll make East stronger. So East with a 4-card overcall in Spades, they also don't have or probably even 3 diamonds. A diamond's 6-2. They might have 3 diamonds, but what happens here is East could have made a takeout double to say, hey, I've got spades and diamonds, and they didn't do that. So West has 5 diamonds and 3 spades. I don't know what's going on with the clubs, but let's duck a spade here and see what happens. Okay. Well, I just have to hope it's away from the king, but I doubt it. Okay. And maybe they don't find the diamond shift now. Okay, good. So now I can ditch a diamond on... I can throw a diamond on the ace of clubs. Still have to find the queen of hearts. Okay, so... I got 2 spade losers. I want to trump 2 of them. I have 2 diamond losers. I want to discard 1 diamond on the ace of clubs. If hearts are 2-2, then I'm all good. But hearts are 2-2, that gives East... this 4-card overcall is sort of making it tough to work out what's going on. See if I can get a little bit more about the shape. And what do we know about points? Neither East or West managed to find a diamond shift, where if either of them had ace king, that would be really easy. So I'm not sure about the jack of clubs. My guess is West has it. But I think East has king, queen of spades and 1 of the diamond honors. I think West has king of clubs, 1 on the diamond honors. Okay, so either of them could have the hearts. The hand will be simpler if hearts are 2-2. So I don't think East can have a singleton heart. Just... I think East can have a singleton heart is what I was meant to say. So what's going on here? So I'm going down. Messed up the timing. I'm going 2 down. I really should have roughed a... Why did they not win and draw my trump? They misdefended there. They should have hopped up with the king and just drawn a trump, and then that would have been down an extra 1. Wow! West raised with a doubleton spade. That's what it was. This is like super infrequent that they actually do that. Like when they've got a 7-card fit, it is nearly always that there is a 4-card overcall. I guess the 4-card overcall is more often immediate rather than after opening and response, but I don't know. I was really shocked that East had 5 spades here. Yeah, wow. We could have made 4 hearts if I picked... Oh no, Oh yeah, I could have made 4 hearts after they didn't find the diamond shift, but on the actual hand can't quite make it. So this one's potentially out. I don't know if Barry would open this hand a club, and if they don't, they're not going to get to 4 hearts. But I had my chances there. I think getting to 4 hearts is okay. But yeah, totally mispicked that one. Yeah, surprising. Anyway, moving on to board number 4, and here we've got 18 high card points and a 6 card heart suit. So I'll start with 1 heart, but I'll have some rebid problems if partner doesn't just raise hearts. But yeah, here we're just going to bid 4 hearts. Happy to play game. Could consider 3 no trumps, but the small doubleton club makes me want to play hearts for sure. Okay. So we have 2 spade losers. Maybe I can trump 1. We've got 1 club loser. Maybe I can just take a club finesse. No diamonds. And a heart. I think trumping the spade is like the safest thing to do. So just in case clubs are like 6-1. So I'll win the ace. And just knock out the ace of spades here. And then after this, when I get in, I'll draw 2 rounds of trumps. And I'll be able to trump my spade loser at this stage. Okay, hearts come in, so... Oh, I can also check to see if there's a doubleton queen of diamonds. We'll do that. I might have been able to time it so that I could have even picked up queen 3rd diamond. So don't think I have the entries for it, but so anyway, 11 tricks there. Probably a flat board. Yeah, my only entries are the ace of clubs, which gets knocked out at trick 1. The queen of spades wasn't an entry because East had the ace of spades, and trumping that spade. So queen doubleton was the only thing that I could actually pick up there. 11 tricks was the most. Okay, moving on to board number 5, and here we've got 15 high card points, 6 card spade suit. I'll start with 1 spade. 2 spades. Okay. Do I want to play game? So partner's got 6 to 9 points. We've got a diamond loser, 2 clubs and a heart. What if partner's hand is like king, queen, 3rd spade, queen of hearts? That's a 7 count, where we have 10 easy tricks. So I think we'll have some play for game on a lot of hands. So I'm just going to go ahead and bid it. It's going to be a little bit of an overbid, but aces are awesome. If I bid 3 hearts, which was my other alternative for making an invite, I'm not sure partner would always evaluate their hand correctly as to when to go and when not to. But here we've got a loser in each suit and 2 in clubs. Really want the ace of clubs to be on side. We've got 7 opposite 15, which is 22. There's 18 points missing. And East opened the bidding and West raised. So East has got 4 diamonds. It says they've got a 9 card fit, but I don't believe them. They've both got 4 diamonds, so East is a balanced hand. They're 12 to 14. So again, 7, 15, 22. So West is 6, I think. So West has 6 points. East has 12. So I need the ace of clubs to be on side, so we'll just start with that. Do I need the ace of clubs to be on side? So let's say there was a doubleton ace of clubs and West had 4 diamonds, 5 clubs. So if there's a doubleton ace of clubs, I can throw my heart away, but I need to be able to get back there. Like I really would have expected West to hop up with the ace of clubs if they had it here. So I'm thinking more colorful from like this. Excuse me. The sun was coming down through some trees, and like the coloring on that was just like the sun piercing through all those trees through the window in front of me there. Yeah, so let's give West a handshake. 4 diamonds, 5 clubs. They put in the 9 there, which is kind of consistent for Queen Jack 9 5th. And they would need 3 hearts. That would give them a singleton spade. So I wouldn't be able to get back up to the north hand anyway. So let's just hope the ace of clubs is onside. Nope. I could have played East to have both the Queen Jack of hearts, but West has Jack of diamonds, maybe Queen Jack of clubs. I could have the Queen of spades. That might be the layout there. But what we're going to do is see if we can set up this 8 of clubs. Maybe this Queen Jack 3rd, Queen Jack 9 tight club. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So now we know East has 3 clubs because the Jack appeared. My 8's now good because of their really bad club play. So East has 3 clubs. They've got 4 diamonds. They've got 4 hearts because West didn't make a double here. So spades are 2-2. So we'll just go ace of spade, spade, dropping the doubleton queen, and discard a diamond here, and 10 tricks. That was quite sloppy defense by West, putting in the 9 and then the queen, and then letting me rough out the jack. But once they'd put in the 9 and the queen, it was all over there. But making plus 620, what we're talking about. Okay, so West raised with 5 points. Wow, I was actually cold. I have to play a club now. And I guess if West plays low, I can slot in the 8 and then just rough out the club in time. So I think I can just always rough out the ace of clubs. Duck a club, win the king of spades, rough a club, draw trumps. Oh, yeah. Ace 3rd club was good enough. I really should have considered that. Why did I think I needed ace doubleton? Ace 3rd would have been good enough. That was a mistake in my thinking there. So a bit sloppy there. Should have considered the ace 3rd as an option, but plus 620, I'll take it. We recovered 13 high card points, so 1 club. The partner's not doing a lot of responding in this one, so lots of well, 3 really low contracts here. We have a spade fit. We're in a nice 3-3 club fit. This is all going to be all about damage control. The opponents have a heart fit and didn't compete. They've also got 4 opposite our. They've got 23 high card points and a heart fit. Yep, so just try finessing the jack there. They're drawing trumps on us. This is going to not go well. Good thing is about the time in the hand, I look at the vulnerability and start counting the 50s. Club trumps broke for them. That was nice. We got 3 diamonds and the ace of spades. I really don't see any other tricks other than that. So we are cashing out. Should have cashed the ace of spades just in case that got trumped. But yeah, that's 1 club down 3. I don't think this will be like this. Will just be a flat board, is my guess. I exited there just in case someone had like queen of spades and another spade. They had to give us a trick, but that wasn't going to happen. But minus 150, the opponents can make 9 tricks in hearts, so that'll be flat. Board number 7. So here we've got 10, 15, 16, flat hand, nice easy 1-note trump. And we can bid 2 hearts. 3-0. So partner's got 4 spades and a game forcing hand. All right, so 11 points there. We've got 3 diamond winners, 2 clubs is 5, a heart is 6. We want to work on the hearts, maybe get an extra trick in clubs. The diamond suit's tangled up, so I want to be careful about untangling that. Could work on spades as well. But we'll start on the heart suit. Okay, and 16 and 11, so there's 13 points missing. So just starting with a low heart to the 10. Okay, lose to the king, but now we've got 2 more heart winners. So we're up to 3 diamonds, 2 clubs, 3 hearts. So that's 8 tricks. I can just duck that here, and that'll be my 9th trick. The 8. Does East have Queen 10 9? 4th? They've got. If West had like. Yeah. East has Queen 10 9 4th. But oh no, the 2. Yeah, West has like 6-3 Doubleton maybe. All right, so we're now thinking about extra tricks. We've got 3 losing spades at the end. I could play a spade now. That's a good way to risk going down. I'm just going to pull the jack of clubs here and see if I see the 9 or at a 5 card suit. All right. We'll untangle this diamond. Can I afford to do anything like low spade to the 9? So if I play a low spade to the 9 and it loses to an honor, I'm reasonably well poised. If it loses to the 10, they can cash 2 more spades, but that's it. So I think low spade to the 9 is my best bet for extra tricks here. All right. And we'll cash our hearts now. My hope is East has the top spade and ditches a club here. Yeah, and now I can cash my club and safely see if I have 9 tricks. I think maybe I could have made an extra one earlier. I think that board will be flat, but yeah, 10 tricks were available. So if I played on spades earlier, I think I would have been better off. Is it? So win the jack. So win at what point? This point, and they switch to a club. I'm still at 10 tricks. Yeah. So here, I think I have to play a spade more or less now and set them up. But I got myself a little bit tangled. Didn't commit to the spades early enough, or yeah. Anyway, that was board number 7. Moving on to board number 8. Here we've got 12 high card points, 5 card spade suits, so bid that. Support double, partner didn't raise, and they bid to 4. Okay, so partner might not raise if they don't have any points, which is possible here, or they might not raise because they've got a doubleton. So I'm going to hope for the doubleton and just lead ace king of spades. Okay, so dummy's got 12. Partner might have a singleton. East might have a singleton. Okay, found out who had the singleton. All right, so we've nicely set up a discard for them. But I'm hoping they just take a finesse into my singleton king of hearts. It's looking promising. Yeah. And now I'll just pull the club. They would have taken a diamond discard if they needed it straight away. So there's no, like, they would know that they can. All right. So what sort of hand shape does East have? I don't want to keep discarding diamonds. I need to hold on to spades. I'll let go of a club. I think a club will be safe. I want them to be trying to squeeze me and partner have the king of diamonds. So here, discarding this way, they'll catch the queen of spades and then try and drop my singleton king of diamonds. Oh. Way to ruin it, partner, having both the king and the queen. But if partner just had the king, I wanted to talk them out of taking that finesse. Could we have beaten that? If I score my king of hearts, we get 1 spade, 1 heart, 1 diamond. No. What they? Oh, they discarded a diamond, but we were never going to get more than that out of that. Anyway, that was that 8-board challenge. We'll hopefully get the results up shortly. So the results are in, and I won 15-5, but Barry took an early lead there. So let's have a quick look at what he did. Most of these were pretty similar. The obvious one here, board 2. He chose the 1 no trump option that I was considering here, and I thought that maybe that would go down, but let's have a quick look. Diamond lead, they win the ace, and switch to a spade, which helps set up. It doesn't help set up your spades as such, but gives you an extra trick there. Ace of clubs, club, they win their king. They get into diamonds, but they've never managed to attack that heart suit yet. So they had a good heart fit, but didn't get into it. And making 1 no trump. So 5 imps to Barry on that hand. Board number 3. So here he opened 1 club as well. Got to the same 4 heart contract. King of spades. He won the ace. Played a heart up straight away. Finesse the heart. Right, so he is well poised at this stage. And gave up a spade. And they get a club, and then they get into the diamonds. So here, I like ducking the spade for a couple of reasons. Firstly, they might just continue another spade into that ace-jack there. Seems unlikely, but they might do it sometimes. Also, I didn't want to have to commit there. And even though we got hearts right, the opponents knew to attack diamonds there. Ducking spades put them on under the pump straight away. Board 4, 1 heart, 2 hearts, 4 hearts, 11 tricks, so that was the same. Board 5, so this was the real crunch here. So let's have a quick look. So jack of diamonds, and he ducked. Another diamond, and they won. So I think I won my ace of diamonds, but ducking's quite sensible there. Ace of spades, spade. Okay, so this is using up the entries before you can potentially get into that king of clubs, which gave up that, setting up that 8 of clubs possibility. I wasn't really worried about them trumping a club, so if anyone had length in clubs, it was west, so I wasn't going to get overruffed there, which opened up a few more opportunities. Even though I missed that ace third was one, the opponent sort of gave it back to me. Trumping in. He's going for an end play here. Okay, so another quite reasonable line of play. If East would win the heart, then they would have to open them up. So, right. So he was making whenever East won the 3rd heart, going for losing 1 diamond, 1 heart, 1 club. So if East had the queen of hearts, which, yeah, like you kind of need both East to have both queen and jack of hearts, because East can discard the queen and unblock it there. But that's quite reasonable. I didn't even consider the end play line. Like like there was room for West to have the ace of clubs, so I thought playing for that was good. But yeah, I like the thinking there, but it does give up ace third as a possibility, even though I was only considering ace doubleton as well. And then board 6 was flat, board 7, that was flat. And board 8, I snuck in an imp here. So let's have a quick look. Ace of spades, jack of clubs shift, spade. They dropped the singleton ace of hearts. I think this is just like a super minor thing that he led the ace of spades rather than the king. And the robots tend to lead the king from ace king. So when he led the ace and switched, I think that they placed north with some points and then did that. So that one was pretty random there, but overall I thought Barry played really, really well there. Some cool lines. Choices that I was definitely considering here. I reckon it's really close to a 1 no trump opening. Don't mind that. Certainly worked well here. Board 3, I think there's the one thing I would actually change, which is just ducking that first spade. I think that gives you a few better options because there's nothing immediate that you want to do. So I reckon I would have changed that, but overall, it's a good challenge. Anyway, thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this patron challenge match, and a big shout out to all my supporters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really, really does mean a lot. I like making this content. You supporting me allows me to make more of it. So thank you very much. If you like what I do and want to support me, please check out my Patreon and that link over there. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.